everyone, and welcome to Haunt Build 3, I believe. This one will be super short, because I'm just really quickly going to show you, first of all, the design for the haunted house. And then today I'm going to be getting some wood and stuff to start it, but it's going to be a little bit until I actually start it in the haunt builds, because right now it's just going to be boring stuff like making the panels and stuff. I'll only start actually building it and putting it together in October. But real quick, I just wanted to show you where I'm putting Mr.Dark right here. So as you can see, nothing has really changed. I have added one new tombstone that looks really sick in the graveyard, so I'll show you that. But here is Mr.Dark. I've put him right here so that he can't really hit anyone, but then you still get that good jump scare, and he activates. His sensor is on a pretty big delay here, so we're gonna have to wait. But as you can see, he should in a second. Maybe I'll have to get him to activate. Hello? There we go. So yeah, there he is. He's super cool over there. Definitely gonna need to figure out some sort of way to make his sensor activate better. But there's also this awesome tombstone right here, as you can see it. Looks super creepy right here. Love it. Looks super realistic. Got it from Grandin Road. It was definitely overpriced, but super cool. Yeah, I really like how this graveyard area is looking. I do have a low-lying fog machine that I tested it out with, and it looks so sick at night. That right now I don't have any dry ice, so I unfortunately cannot show that. But in a later haunt build, I will definitely show this with all the fog. It's very creepy, very cool looking. I will go ahead and activate Mr.Dark one last time right here, because he is amazing. Takes him a second. Yeah, he does not have a great sensor. I might need to put, like I did with Morning Gory, a light on this pole right here, or a light over there that's shining on him, so that way when people walk by it casts a shadow and his motion sensor actually activates. But let's show him. Hello? Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of his sensor right here, but... Huh. There we go. But yeah, he is awesome. So yeah, now I'll cut to the actual design of the haunted house right here and just show you what's going to be happening with that, and I'm also going to be planning some animatronics. But yeah, I'll give you one last little shot of this graveyard right here. Again, love this. So creepy looking, so cool. I also started the website for the haunt that I do. It looks awesome, but I cannot show it because it has my address. Yeah, so I will cut to the haunt design right now. Okay, so I'm just going to be really quickly showing you the design for the haunted house here. So as you can see, my garage is very messy right now. That this will all be hidden. So I'll show you the design. So first of all, we'll start off right here, and as you can see, oh, by the way, where this tape is marks a wall, unless I tell you that we've changed it, because we marked this last year, so some stuff has changed. But anyway, there will be walls here, and the entrance, this isn't final, but I'm pretty sure that I want the entrance to be this tight, mainly for so that it's harder for people to come in massive groups through here, but also just because I feel like it's a little bit creepier to have to kind of squeeze through. So I will show you right here. So you'll go through there into this super wide hallway right there, and so there will be Rosemary at the end, right over there. and a foot pad right by the entrance. So you'll step on that. Rosemary will go and do her creepy thing as you're walking through. She'll lunge. I think this is just going to kind of be like basement themed, maybe like an asylum. I haven't fully decided that yet, but it's going to be super creepy. So you'll keep on walking. She'll lunge at you, do her thing. Then you will continue through here. Also, I have a lot of fog juice and bubble juice and stuff down there. Then you'll go through here. There won't be all this Halloween stuff here. This is just kind of where I'm storing things for now. Originally, we had designed it so that this thing right here would be a wall, as you can see that tape. We're completely changing that, so the hallway will actually be from right over there to right over here. So it'll be just as wide as the other one. That's just how we're doing it with all these. Then anyway, so you'll walk through this little opening right here, and right at the end over there will be Broken Spine Girl, as well as a step pad, kind of right here by the entrance. I might extend this tape a little bit so that the entrance is a little bit smaller, but you'll step on that, and there will just be a strobe light on her, and she'll, bend back to her thing. Then you'll continue through here, and when you walk over here, it will just be literal pitch black darkness, which will be awesome, super creepy. That there will be a motion sensor right over there for a Fright Props Peekaboo that will have both a fog machine and just a white light hook up to it. So you'll continue walking in pitch black darkness till all of a sudden the light will come on and there will be a bunch of fog. And right over there when the light comes on will be the Peekaboo Penny. So she'll do her thing, pop up, be super creepy. Because I think it'll be awesome to have to walk over here in pitch black darkness. I think that'll make it super creepy. There will not be a trash can here. I'll have the entire haunt kind of audio system control back there. Anyway, so you will continue through here. And the reason that I haven't peeled up this tape over there is that it's so stuck that it's impossible to peel up because it's been like a year since we've done that. So bear with me here. So you will continue walking through here. There won't be all this stuff obstructing you over here, so things should be super easy. But you will continue walking through here, which should be awesome because it won't be as tight as it was going to be originally, because as you can see, there was supposed to be a hallway right here too, which we have completely changed, so this will also not exist. So this hallway will go from right there to right there. So you will continue walking through here. There will not be a hallway there. It will be super wide. There's a car right here, so it's hard to see. So it's hard to kind of tell, but you'll continue walking. This will be the circus hallway, so it'll be like a clown head hanging. I think I did a review on that one, as well as just a bunch of body parts, and there will be blacklight paint all over the walls, and there will be Thrashing Clown you will activate. I will have the TNT box over there, but I don't think it'll be hooked up to him for most of the night. I think it'll just be hooked up to a foot pad, which, by the way, these will not be spirit foot pads. They will be Fright Props ones that are super wide and durable. So they'll walk through here. There will be Thrashing Clown. Then you will continue through here. It's kind of hard to illustrate, but you'll continue walking through here. And here, let me go on the other side, because I think it's a little bit easier to illustrate. This is my brother's car, so I wasn't really able to move it to show you this. But, so you will walk through there, okay? You will walk through there and into this hallway. This one will be super thin, and it will just go from there to there, as you can see. And essentially, there will be Bloodthirsty Betty on the wall. Again, none of this will be showing. This will just be a wall right here, so you won't be able to tell. As well as I will make kind of a makeshift ceiling, so you can't see any of this stuff. But you will this will be way wider than this, obviously. But you will walk through here, and there will be Bloodthirsty Betty on the wall in the end, as well as just some creepy decorations. And then you'll just kind of walk out right there into over here, where I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing over here. Maybe I will make like a creepy area kind of over here as an ending, but I think most likely we'll just have either sitting scarecrow, or if me or one of my friends or my dad or whoever is handing out candy, they will be over there. That essentially, candy will be right there, and then you can walk through here. The reason, or out there, the reason that candy will be right here is, I think that's best because then, if you're going through the haunted trail, you can get candy super easily. If you're going through the haunted house, then you can get candy super easily. Or if someone has like a baby or a little kid, or they're just super scared and they do not want to go through that, then I never want to force anyone to go through the haunted trail or haunted house and be scared to get candy. So then you can also just walk down the driveway right here. But I'm hoping that I will make the haunted house and haunted trail look cool enough that most people will not want to skip that experience. But yeah, speaking of the circus hallway, by the way, I need ideas on this. This will be super wide, and I think having just Thrashing Clown won't really work that well, because in this wide hallway right here, Rosemary works fine because it's kind of the beginning, and you don't want a ton of jump scares or a ton of creepiness. You kind of want to build up that tension before you actually do like the climax of it all, which would be like a jump scare. That essentially what I'm thinking here is that I want to have, I did a review on this, the Skull Crane animatronics, voice crack, but the Skull Crane animatronics, Tricycle Clown, I believe it's called, because that was super creepy to have in the driveway last year. It freaked out a lot of people. But the issue with that is, unlike most roaming props, it doesn't either do like a thing where it bumps into a wall or something and it turns around, or it goes forward and then backwards. This one just continues going forward. So we had him at my school haunted house last year, and I had to, every like 50 seconds or so, I would have to grab the wheel and just pull him back so that he wouldn't, crash into a wall and then try to keep going. And for this one, it's especially bad because depending on how I have him angled, he could just easily go into this driveway. If there's, there will probably be enough wall separation that, you obviously won't be able to see outside here. That will all be blocked off. I'm rambling here, but I'm just wondering if any of you have any ideas of how I can make it a little bit easier for myself to regulate that going forward, because originally my design for this was that I would be, like having a Spirit multi-prop remote, which I have, activating all this stuff in the haunted house, which if this was 2019 or 2018, that would work, because literally we got like 2 or 3 people those years, and those were all at like late at night. However, last year I started handing out flyers and making a website and then doing the same thing, and because of that I got so many people. They started coming at like 4:30, maybe 5-ish. I don't want to be in this haunted house sitting there activating stuff from 4:30 to 5, because we also do a Halloween party, although obviously last year and this year will be toned down because of COVID. But we still have a Halloween party, and I just think I don't want to be sitting in here activating stuff. I think that would suck, and I wouldn't get to see people getting scared by like Mr.Dark or anything on the haunted trail. So we've moved to footpads. So I just don't think that I think it's going to make more sense to do it like last year, where the Tricycle Clown is on my driveway over here, just because I don't think that it would work very well to, have to sit in here. I think that defeats the purpose of me spending a lot of extra money on foot pads and adapters and stuff like that, which, by the way, we have created a plug system that goes all along here so I can have everything on adapter, which is awesome. But yeah, just let me know your guys' thoughts on that. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out. I might just have that one out in the Halloween party. Same with Lost Her Way, because while I think she would be really creepy in the first wide hallway right there, again, she is bump and go, though. I don't know. It would be a pain, but I am going to be figuring it out. So, yeah. this will probably be the end of the video for now. This is just haunted house planning, so probably next time you'll get actual haunted house content will be in October, probably October 1st, maybe late September, just because we have this garage and we're gonna have to move our cars out when we start doing it one at a time. And we have sprinklers here, it rains, sometimes it snows a little bit in fall, although usually it just melts, so it isn't really a massive issue for Halloween. In fact, it isn't an issue at all. I used to hate fall here, but now I quite like it, because it's kind of, it gets a little bit cooler, and it's nice, and it has that creepy vibe. Okay, I'm rambling on. What I'm essentially saying is, we can't do it early, because you don't want to have your cars out when it's, raining and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out, but for now, this will be the end of the haunted house content for a little bit. As you can see back there, I do have a bubble fogger that maybe I'll do a review on in a bit, as well as that awesome little lying fog machine that I've talked about. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and bye.